Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of our show, Lunch and Learn. Today, we're diving into a topic that is crucial for everyone looking to elevate their career or business, which is called Mindset Shift for Success. I'm thrilled to be joined by two amazing guests today, and they're actually my colleagues. And I'll give them time to introduce themselves, but let me first introduce myself. My name is Funmilola Babarinde, a seasoned delivery manager with Join Momentum. I'm so happy to be here on Lunch and Learn, where we discuss, and do a deep dive into various topics. And I hope you enjoyed the program today. Let me just allow Joan. Joan, will you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Fumi. It's great to be here, and thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Hi, Martins.
Hello, Fumi. I'm excited to join the conversation. This is such an important topic, I would say.
Absolutely. All right, to kick things off, first things first, we're talking about growth mindset. How it affects our business, how it affects career. And first things first, let's try to define what growth means. I mean, growth, I know, is a concept that was, popularized by a psychologist called Carol Dweck. And, it's a belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, through hard work, and willingness to learn, in contrast to a fixed mindset where people believe that abilities are static. A growth mindset, encourages continuous improvements. It encourages resilience. And Joan, from your experience, how important is growth in professional services?
Your intro is absolutely correct. A growth mindset is a mindset that believes that abilities, capabilities can be further developed over time.
Awesome.
The key mindsets include embracing challenges, learning from feedback, and focusing on continuous development. Not letting challenges overwhelm us, but be open to accept the differences and opportunities that come with challenge. So that's correct. That's what all growth mindset is all about.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You set the foundation, and I like that so much. Martins, can you please lend your voice to this? What do you think growth is? Yeah.
Absolutely. So I would say that one of the most crucial shifts is moving from a mindset of scarcity to that of abundance. Growth mindset, it's simply the belief that abilities and intelligence as well as talents can be developed through dedication, hard work, and the right strategies. And I would say that it's one of the crucial factors that encourage development in the workplace.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Martins. I really appreciate that definition. just like you said, it starts with changing your perspective. And John also make us understand that it's like, creating the right environment and all that. That's awesome. So, but then really, how do we make a mindset shift from what is fixed, from a fixed mindset to like a growth mindset? How do you think we all can cultivate that shift, from what we had fixed before to a mindset that keeps growing, that keeps evolving from time to time? John, can you please help us, with this?
It all ties in for me, really. An abundant mindset complements a growth mindset. It's
Awesome.
about supporting, it's about collaborating, shared success. When people aren't worried about competition or scarcity, they are more willing to share knowledge, support each other, and take risks. This creates an environment where everyone is encouraged to grow and get to their full capacity, really. So it's like it complements each other. Growth mindset, abundance mindset is is like a symbiotic relationship, really.
Thank you so much, John. Yeah, Martins, do you think you would want to also add to that? I know,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. So I would say there are various factors we can consider when we want to cultivate a growth mindset. First on my list would be to embrace challenges. Instead of
Mm,
avoiding challenges, we should view them as stepping stones, yeah, or view them as opportunities to learn and grow.
mm,
Also, we should learn from criticisms. I would say constructive criticism
mm,
would help sharpen our mindset. Like if for instance, you deliver on a task, but then there are feedbacks that are not as positive as you would expect. I would say we should embrace such feedback so that it would be an avenue for us to grow and build upon what we've done. Another factor I would say can help cultivate it is to persist rather in the face of setbacks. Then we should celebrate efforts and not just results. We should
mm,
focus on the efforts that are put into achieving these goals and not just the outcome.
mm,
Lastly, I would say that one should also surround themselves with a growth-oriented environment. We should engage with people who challenge us, inspire us, or support our growth. A positive and growth-oriented environment can reinforce our mindset and encourage us to strive for excellence.
mm. Thank you very much. That's absolutely true. When you engage with colleagues,
I,
mentors, and and network that challenge and inspire you to grow is very, very important. But then, John, do you think you want to also lend your voice to that? How can we surround ourselves with growth-minded people, with people of like minds, people who want to grow, people who want to move from a fixed mindset to like a growth mindset? How do you think we can surround ourselves with people like that?
I agree with Martins. Surrounding ourselves with people who are growth oriented is
Mm,
important. There's this very popular saying, birds of same feather
yes,
flock
that's
together. You
awesome.
just need to find people who are positive minded. There are certain people that have a problem for every solution. Those are the kind of people you need to avoid. If you find a solution, they always have a problem to counter it. So you need to
Mm,
find people who are on the same journey with you. And in
mm,
addition, people who believe in continuous growth, continuous improvement. These are the people you need to surround yourself with, because honestly, the day we stop learning is the day we all die. Continuous
mm.
growth, continuous
Sure.
learning is key, and working with people who tie into that dream of yes, this is a setback, but we'll walk around it and then we'll keep going.
Yeah, thank you, Joan. Awesome. One thing also that I would say is people should set learning goals. When you stop learning, you stop growing. So the more you learn, the
Right.
more you grow, especially on on in your career or even in your business. And there are times when for someone like me, I could just keen into probably seminars, workshop. There are times when I even pay to attend so that I will get the right value that I want, and I will not even forget some of the things that I learned from such
Absolutely.
programs. Yeah. So how do you think people can set learning goals? I know when you put yourself to learning, the most of the time the basic reason behind learning is because we want to grow. Yeah. Now, how do you think people can set learning goals?
The truth is, learning is tough. It's tough, especially when you are an experienced person and you're going through this phase. Learning can be tough. However, there are a
Exactly.
few things one can do to sort of help streamline their learning.
Yeah.
If you do not plan to learn properly, you end up not learning at all. So you need to
Hmm.
set out a particular time of the day, say an hour every day. And then you also have to realize you can learn everything at once. You need to
Hmm.
streamline what you're going to do. If you're, say, for instance, you're a project management person, there's
Yeah.
so many sources of information in this internet age, and there's so many
Mhm.
sources of information. If you open it, there's a learning platform, there's Udemy, there's several learning platforms. You need to
Hmm.
just concentrate on one, pick one, pick
Hmm.
a specific field of interest, narrow it
Hmm.
down and niche it down, and then have a learning plan. Like every day, I'll do 1 hour, and then you
Hmm.
stick to it.
Hmm.
Being able to achieve a learning target involves discipline. You need to be able to forego certain things and be disciplined and focus on it. Like I did
Hmm.
say earlier, it's sometimes not easy, especially for
Hmm.
professionals who are looking to grow. But
Hmm.
one thing about upskilling is that it pays off. I'm a
Okay.
perfect example of that. I would
Hmm.
never think that a day would come when I would interview for Amazon. But all it took was one upskill, just one. It takes a
Wow.
lot of discipline, it takes a lot of time, but professionals who are um, growth minded can achieve it. It just needs a bit of discipline.
So yeah, you got it, girl. Interviewing for Amazon is on a different level. I mean, I've done that before, and I mean, it took a lot of guts to go through all the leadership skills, trying to get experience, trying to put your experience together, and it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort. And then I like the fact that you mentioned discipline. Discipline is also very, very key. If you want to grow, you have to be very, very disciplined. Martins, do you also want to lend your voice to how we can set learning goals for ourselves?
Yeah, I couldn't agree less with what Joan has said. She's absolutely right. But at the end of the day, it boils down to you knowing yourself, right?
Yeah.
Knowing what works for you.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. So by the time you set your goals, you should, for example, if you are trying to upskill, you should know what time works best for you to study
Yeah.
and absorb what you've studied and whatnot. So it boils down to you knowing yourself eventually.
Mm, awesome. Thank you. And then I also want to say that our friends out there should divide their goals into smaller tasks and milestones. There are times when you want to do a lot of things. You want to upskill, you want to acquire knowledge, probably on the job. Like in the days of now, we're in the era of agile. There's so much to learn. There's so much to take in. And then, there are times where even me, I find myself trying to kind of understand so many things at the same time. But then at times I'll be like, oh, I should just take it easy and then divide these goals into various milestones so that I know within a certain month this is what I want to achieve. In the next few months this is what I also want to achieve, and this is how you can actually help yourself to manage your growth properly so that you're not overwhelmed and you're taking it one step at a time, and then you can also measure how you're growing. Thank you very much, Joan and Martins, on this. This is very, very important to actually make sure that you're setting learning goals, you're hitting the targets, and then you're investing in your professional development from time to time. Yeah, we're going to take a short break now and come back. And when we come back, we'll also talk about various strategies in which our friends out there can, take to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, how they can grow in their career, and also how they can grow in their various businesses. And we're going to be sharing our own personal experiences shortly after the break. Thank you. Please stay with us. See you soon.
Welcome to Join Momentum, where we're not just a company, but a community of digital innovators. At Join Momentum, our mission is simple yet powerful: to accelerate digital talents and business productivity through practical work experiences, trainee internships, and talent placement. We believe in the transformative power of hands-on experience and mentorship, so all our associates learn by doing, not just theories. Through these efforts, we build innovative products and solutions that address user needs and create value for our candidates, clients, and stakeholders. You can partner with us in our mission to accelerate digital talents and increase business productivity by working with us, hiring our talents, or investing in us. This is Join Momentum.
Are you an expert in your field, or do you provide professional services and consultation? Do you have knowledge that someone would be willing to pay for? Do you know how to monetize that knowledge and turn it into a sustainable online business? You're not alone. Many professionals find it challenging to create a profitable online business around their expertise. But now, there's a solution. Subscribe to the Customer Skills Consultation app waitlist and download the Knowledge Monetization Toolkit, packed with practical strategies and real-world examples that will help you monetize your skills, knowledge, and create a sustainable online income. Whether you're a coach, consultant, author, speaker, teacher, or any other type of expert, this ebook will give you the tools and guidance you need to succeed. Don't wait any longer to monetize your knowledge. Join our waitlist now and take the first step towards creating a sustainable online income. Visit www.cashmyskills.com.
Unlock your potential with Growth Academy. Whether you're looking to advance in product management, data science, or marketing, our top-rated courses are designed to help you succeed. Learn from industry experts through interactive lessons, real-world simulations, and practical projects. Join a global community of learners and earn recognized certifications that can boost your career. Enroll now and start your journey with Growth Academy.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. If you're just joining us, this is Launch and Learn with Join Momentum. And then on the talk show today, I have two colleagues who are discussing with me, Joan and Martins. We've been looking at the topic, growth mindset for career and businesses. Before we went on the short break, we discussed various strategies in which you, our friends, can use to move, and change your mindset from being fixed to, to a growth mindset. I want to share an experience which I had or in my job. I once worked, on a project, as a project manager, and I was really struggling to meet deadlines, and my team was really stressed, and then their morale was also low because everyone felt they were, failing instead of focusing on what, wasn't working. We decided to shift our approach. I encouraged my team members to share what they were learning from the challenges, and then we had to experiment with new solutions, and then without any fear of blame. I mean, the mindset shifts not only turned the project around, but also created a more resilient and innovative team. So on this project, we learned to view challenges as opportunities to grow, and which also led to the greater success in future projects as well in my team. This is, like an example of how, growth mindset has helped to transform one of the projects which I managed in the past, and then also helped me in my working environment. I want my friends, Joan, I want you to probably share an example with us, one of the experiences you had, in the past on your job, how you how you adopted growth mindset and how it also led to success of, what you were doing.
Thank you, Fomi. Part of growth mindset is the ability to adapt to new technology. As
Yeah,
technologies changes across the landscape, job landscape, sometimes people are left behind because they are not able to adapt to new technologies, especially as the work world move more into the cloud domain. You find
yeah,
that people are struggling to adapting to using cloud tools. Part of my experience is I've had to work with colleagues who struggle to be able to use tools or new integration tools or new technologies, and
mm,
they rather be stuck with the ways they are used to. And what I had to do was to encourage, start from the basics. Oh, these are the basics. If you just get this right, you'll be able to move forward. I will eventually had seen people who says that, oh, it's not as hard as I initially thought. All I had to do was open to learn, open
yeah,
to learn these new technologies, and I can move forward. So I think it is essential for people to, for me, learning is key to growth mindset. You be able
yeah,
to say, this challenge, I need to find a way around it. Especially
mm,
for those of us that work in the technology world,
yes,
as you know, every day something new is happening in the technology world. We must
absolutely.
be open to adapting to these technologies. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll just, do like a follow up idea that, or like an advice that people should also learn to start small and be patient with themselves. Martins,
Right.
you also help us, if you have any experience that you can share on how you cultivated growth mindset on any project you've taken in the past.
Yeah. So as a front end developer, new packages are always coming out for to help the developers produce applications, right? So I
Mm,
was on a project last year. We're using or we were supposed to use Redux as our state management tool in an
mm,
application we're developing, right? But then one of the junior developers that we had suggested we use React query. That
okay.
it was a new technology, but then it would enhance the performance of the application we are building. So I had my reserve, but then with much uh, with much uh, pressure from him, I succumbed. Then I just did a little study on React query, and I got to understand that it simplifies data fetching, caching, and even synchronizing server state. So at the end of the day, we used a package for state management, and then we later got to observe that it was we were able to produce a more enhanced project, and the scalability of the project was even much more better than what we had intended. So yeah, so just being open to learning alone, it has an advantage. Yeah, having a growth mindset is very useful in the workplace.
Thank you, Martins. That resonates with me too, because as a project manager, I have to use different tools. I've worked in different, different environments, different industries where I've had to, either move from using one particular tool to another. Now, there was something you mentioned earlier when we started the talk, and it was about feedback, and then I want us to actually talk about this. There are times when many of us have been conditioned to believe that we are either good or bad, at certain things. And there are different ways in which we get the feedback, especially maybe within the work environment, or even within our peers or the people that we're working with. How do you think we can? How do you think we can manage feedback from people? There are times where in the working environment we've had performance appraisals which have not gone well, and then you're putting your best, you've done your best, you've done everything that you can do, but at the end of the day you still don't score high during appraisals. How do you think this can actually affect us and affect the way we grow on our job? Joan, please, I would like you to take this first.
Okay, one thing I've always believed, that if you go alone, you go fast, or if you go with others, you may not go as fast as alone, but you'll get there. I would
Yeah.
encourage people. I always encourage people I work with to get a mentor, and then do self-evaluation. Self-evaluation is important because it helps you. I mean, you can lie to everyone, but you can lie to yourself. It gives you an introspective perspective on you yourself. What do you think? If others are doing better, what is it about you that you're not doing better? Then if you know that you're not doing better at this part, it's time to find someone who has done it and did excellently well to guide you in that path. That is why at Join Momentum we encourage mentorship to show you the path, so you don't walk alone. So you see that it can be done, it has been done, and we can help you do it better. At Join Momentum we encourage mentoring our associates to become the best version of whoever they want to be. So whether you're in data analytics or your front end or your back end, everyone needs a mentor to hold their hand, so that when you get those negative feedbacks, or this when you're not hitting those KPI, there's always someone to say, this is from experience, this is what you can do, and then you'll be hitting your target. And being mentored is part of growth mindset. Seeing yourself beyond the blockages, beyond the struggles, and to say, I need help, please help me. It is essential for growth mindset.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Joan. I can't say less of Join Momentum, an organization that encourages a culture of curiosity and innovation. Very fantastic environment. Martins, do you want to also add to what Joan said?
In rare occasions, it's difficult for you to have two people provide the same exact solution to a particular problem.
Yeah.
There will be cases where one's solution is better than the other person. In such situations, I would say that we should be open-minded to receiving feedbacks as regards our contribution to whatever has been made. Now, being open to feedback would help us grow as individuals, as people who offer these feedbacks have detected either a better way that these things can be done. So I would just say that being open to criticisms or feedbacks, as the case may be, would help us become better individuals and better problem solvers.
Thank you very much, Martins. And so, because we made mention of Join Momentum, and I want us to digress a bit. We've spoken about how we can help ourselves, the things we can do as individuals, and then also remember that we part of this discussion is also to address businesses as well. How do we think that organizations can promote growth mindsets? I mean, you work in an environment 8 to 5 every day, and then you also want to see yourself growing within the environment. How do you think organizations, can help employees promote growth mindsets? Joan, do you want to help us out?
I think that one of the greatest way an organization can encourage growth mindset or help their people imbibe growth mindset is to have a learning platform, learning
Awesome.
management platform. Having a learning management platform allows the organization to track who is taking what courses, how well or how not well they are doing in those courses, and also know if they need to add external bump to sort of encourage people to go on those learning management platform. And then there's also setting goals. Certain careers require constant learning and constant upgrading, like the DevOps people, developers, project management guys, the cloud guys, solutions architecting guys. You have to be on your top game. People in AI, every day there's a new framework in the AI sector. So one of the way to encourage your people to have a growth mindset, to have an abundance mindset, is to open a learning platform that allows them to quickly get on with these changes that happen in the sector. And then as a business, it translates to your bottom line too, because the more your people are growing, the more open they are to learning, the more it drives revenue for you because they are more equipped to meet their KPIs.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Joan. Martins, you want to say something too?
In addition to what Joan has mentioned, I would also say that organizations should promote collaboration and knowledge sharing within their employees, right? Because when people collaborate, they tend to learn from one another, they support each other, and this also creates a growth mindset. The other thing would be that organizations should reward effort and progress instead of just concentrating on outcome. They should recognize the effort that has been put into these processes and whatnot.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we've mentioned a lot of wonderful strategies, and I know that our viewers would have learned quite a lot from us today. And one thing I also want to say is that we need to reflect. When you do self-reflection, it helps you think about how well or how far you've gone, and then what other things you need to do. And then people can also keep journals. You have to keep. Victor used to say that if you don't put yourself out there, nobody will see you. So you have to, keep your journals and look at the things that you're doing well. Look at the things you're doing well, and compared to where you're going, and then try and develop strategies that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. We're going to close very shortly, but before then, I'd like to ask Martin to please give us, give our friends out there a word of advice, a short word of advice on how they can cultivate growth mindset.
In conclusion, I would say that individuals should be patient with themselves and start small. At the same time, they should be open to new things, new challenges, take on challenges, and embrace the growth mindset instead of having a fixed mindset.
Awesome. Thank you, Joan. Let's hear from you too. Final word.
Nobody is too old. No one is too old to learn. No one is too old to restart. And nothing on earth cannot be learned. You just need to open yourself up to learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you both, Joan and Martins, for sharing your wisdom and experience on the Launch and Learn program today. This has been a very enlightening discussion on how to cultivate and nurture a growth mindset and how this can lead to tremendous success in both our career and our businesses as well. It's been a pleasure being, on this Launch and Learn podcast today, and I hope that you keep tabs with us. Next week, Thursday, we're going to have, another edition of Launch and Learn. You'll be seeing more videos from time to time, and I hope that you will find it and you would enjoy every bit of it. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, success is as much about mindsets as it is about skills and knowledge. Keep growing, stay curious, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Next episode on Join Momentum Launch and Learn podcast.
Welcome to Join Momentum, where we're not just a company, but a community of digital innovators. At Join Momentum, our mission is simple yet powerful: to accelerate digital talents and business productivity through practical work experiences, trainee internships, and talent placement. We believe in the transformative power of hands-on experience and mentorship, so all our associates learn by doing, not just theories. Through these efforts, we build innovative products and solutions that address user needs and create value for our candidates, clients, and stakeholders. You can partner with us in our mission to accelerate digital talents and increase business productivity by working with us, hiring our talents, or investing in us. This is Join Momentum.
Unlock your potential with Growth Academy. Whether you're looking to advance in product management, data science, or marketing, our top-rated courses are designed to help you succeed. Learn from industry experts through interactive lessons, real-world simulations, and practical projects. Join a global community of learners and earn recognized certifications that can boost your career. Enroll now and start your journey with Growth Academy.
In your field, or do you provide professional services and consultation? Do you have knowledge that someone would be willing to pay for? Do you know how to monetize that knowledge and turn it into a sustainable online business? You're not alone. Many professionals find it challenging to create a profitable online business around their expertise. But now, there's a solution. Subscribe to the Customer Skills Consultation app waitlist and download the Knowledge Monetization Toolkit, packed with practical strategies and real-world examples that will help you monetize your skills, knowledge, and create a sustainable online income. Whether you're a coach, consultant, author, speaker, teacher, or any other type of expert, this ebook will give you the tools and guidance you need to succeed. Don't wait any longer to monetize your knowledge. Join our waitlist now and take the first step towards creating a sustainable online income. Visit www.cashmyskills.com.